welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. So first things first, I have a new setup. So I usually film in front of my closet, but I just got a ring light, thank you Black Friday, and it didn't exactly fit the way I wanted to, so I have a little bit of a different setup. I am in the corner. I want to add in some like shelves just to add in some dimension, so I have to ask my uncle to see if he'll do that. But let me know if you guys like the new lighting. Let me know if you guys like the new setup, because I think so far I'm kind of really liking it. But let me know what you think. Okay, so now on to the makeup aspect. Today I'm going to do a face full of sample products because I'm pretty sure you guys have the same problem. You get so many samples when you used to get so many samples when you would buy online, like at Ulta, like at Sephora, and I just had a bunch of samples lying around and I was like, you know what, I think I could do a full face with these. So I'm gonna do a full face as much as I can with some samples from Sephora and from Ulta. And then what I can't do, I'm actually going to use mini little products. I've gotten these from, I believe it was usually Ipsy. Ipsy used to send like a lot of little sample products, so, or sample sizes, smaller products. So I have all of them saved up and I'm going to use all of that today. So if you want to see my face filled of sample products, then keep on watching. Okay, so first things first. You guys know I like to put on my eye primer and then I put on my regular primer. So today I am using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and they gave me two. So they gave me the original and they gave me Sin. So I usually use the original for every single day, but today I actually want to try out the Sin color. So I am going to open this up. How was your Black Friday? What did you guys score? How was your Thanksgiving? What did you guys do? Everybody came over to my house for Thanksgiving. There was so much food. It was amazing. Everybody loved my dish. I made a bacon corn casserole. If you guys want me to link it down below, let me know. Okay, so first things first, the color of this is a little bit different. It is more of like a cream color, but it has some like metallic aspects to it too. So, oh wow, okay, see, that looks like gold on my eye. That might be too much, so I'm gonna put some on both eyes. This little thing is definitely for more than one use. So I'm looking very, very sparkly right now. I feel like this is a really pretty eyeshadow in general. Like, I would totally just rock this eyeshadow, like on like a day where I really don't want to do anything. And now for my face primer. Okay, so you guys know I love Hourglass, and I have two Hourglass. I have the Hourglass Veil. This is the primer, and I also have the stick. So I have heard so many people talk about how they love Hourglass's primer and the stick, and I'm going to test these out. Hopefully they last a really long time. Pretty sure if they do, I'm gonna want to buy it because I have been eyeing this for a really long time, but I was like, no, I want to wait, see how it is for the sample, because I know that this isn't cheap. This is actually very, very pricey. Just going to put that, start it here. Ooh, okay, so this feels very silicone-y. It reminds me of the Tatcha Silk, and it reminds me of the Bye Bye Pores. I am going to do my eyes first because you guys know that's what I usually do. So I have so many eye products that I don't even know what I want to do. I did find this. I don't know who makes this or anything, but I thought the color of this was just gorgeous. It looks so, so pretty. It's like a green, but it also looks like a blue, so I knew I want to use that because that looks beautiful. I have the Ofra. This is Gold Rush eyeshadow. I'm just gonna put this on my crease. I mean, I know it's shimmery, but I'm kind of really liking this color. It is very shimmery. I mean, I don't know if it's the Sin eyeshadow that is making it look even more shimmery than it originally is. But I'm really liking this color. I feel like it looks very, very pretty. I'm just doing a little bit of that. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this brown shade. This is the Balm Voyage. This is a travel eyeshadow. Willkomen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm just going to put that a little bit below the crease. This is a little shimmery as well, but I guess I'm just going to do an all shimmery eye today. I'm just going in circular motions around the edges just to blow that out. So next I'm going to go in, this is the Luxe, this is the shade 290. I'm going to use the same exact brush, and I'm just going to pack that on the outer part of the eye. I have realized that I usually just use the same brush for like some eyeshadow looks. Let me know, do you guys do that too? I mean, I find that like this brush literally does everything that I want it to do, and I'm like, if it does everything, this is like my go-to brush. It doesn't even have, this is a Vasanti contour eyeshadow brush. It literally does everything that I want it to do, so I'm like, why am I gonna switch it up? This does everything. This is like my go-to brush. Alright, now I'm just going to put that on the inner part of my eye as well. And I'm just going to drag that up here when I don't have a lot left on my brush, just to kind of connect all of the colors together. I do want to add in that shade that I was talking about before. I think Urban Decay makes this shade. I wish I could tell you guys like where I found it. So I'm sweeping that on my brush. And I kind of want to show you guys, let me just show you guys a swatch actually, so you guys could really like appreciate it. So first, that's what it looks like on my finger. I think that looks so pretty. Now, it doesn't swatch like as, oh no, you can kind of see it looks like a duochrome. Like it's different colors. I think that looks so beautiful, and I think that's going to look so pretty on the center part of the eye. So I am taking a flat brush. This is a Morphe M124, and just putting that on my brush and just packing that on my eye. Okay, so it's really not applying very well with that, so I'm just going to go in and put it on my finger and just kind of blend that out. Okay, so it is a little bit difficult to blend out. I don't know. Looks like such a pretty shade. I remember doing this on my eye in general, like this by itself when I first got it, and I loved it. But like putting on other eyeshadows, like it's a little, like you guys can see. Alright, maybe I just need a different brush. Now I'm just going to go in with the Luxie Mini Flat Angled, and I'm going to try to apply it that way. I feel like this by itself was very pretty, but it is a little bit harder to blend out. Okay, so this was pretty difficult to work with. So I'm going to go back in with the Luxie, and I'm going to try to blend that out as best as I can. And I'm going to use the Mini Flat Angled. Just kind of blend out the edges, because I feel like that was pretty hard to blend, and it really didn't blend well together with the other shades. I don't know why, but when I remember when I did this by itself, I love the color. I felt like it blended together with everything perfectly. Okay, to kind of fix it, I just brought this really difficult to blend color down right in here to kind of just make it blend a little bit better, and then just added in more of that brown color, that brown like cranberry color towards the edges, just to blend it out a little bit better. So I am done with these two shadows. That was actually pretty difficult to work with, a lot harder than I expected, but that's fine. That's just how it goes sometimes, you know. Okay, so now on to the fun stuff. This is the Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. And let me see, it comes in shell, nude, and beige. Let me try nude. Alright, so this is how it looks. I really don't know how I'm supposed to apply it. So I have my beauty blender. Have that. And I'm just going to take splotches of it and put it all over my face. Most people like draw lines. Okay, so I finished up this middle shade beauty blender and I'm just going to kind of pounce that into my skin. I actually do like how this is applying. I mean, it is a little too light for me, but that's fine. We will bronze ourselves up. It's giving me like pretty decent coverage. It covered out like my breakouts here, my breakouts here. I've heard amazing things about this. I just want to make sure it's good for like oily skin, you know? Okay, so for concealer, I have the Tarte. This is the Marcula's Creases Concealer. So this came in fairly light neutral, light medium, medium, and 10 deep. I think I'm gonna do the light medium. These are all the shades that it comes in. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so it comes like this. And I said I was going to do the light medium just because I like brightening up my under eyes, because you guys could see I am pretty dark. I do have a little brush too. You guys know I usually don't use brushes, but because of my nails, it might be difficult to get the concealer out. Okay, so this is what the concealer looks like. And I'm just going to take my brush in there, kind of dab my brush in there, and just paste that on. Alright. Alright, now I'm just going to take my sponge and... So it is... Oops. Mess that up. It is pretty creamy. I do like that. And it definitely did brighten up my under eye. I'm just going to put that around the nose area because that's usually where I lose like most of my foundation, is like right in this area. But this actually looks really nice. It makes my under eyes look like a little dewy, which I'm a little nervous because my under eyes do get dry. But the rest of my skin, like I get dry like right here, but then the rest of my skin is really oily. So because I did drag it down a little bit, I wonder how it's going to look on my skin. But right now, I'm really liking it. I think it looks pretty good together. Okay, so I'm actually just going to go on my lower lash line because I need to add in some color over there. So I'm going to go in again with the Luxie. This is the 290, and I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line and kind of just drag it down just to blend it out just a little bit. This foundation, I don't know if it's the foundation, if it's the concealer or what, or the primer, but literally I feel like my pores kind of just don't exist. And that usually does not happen to me. I'm just taking another brush. I'm just going to smoke this out a little bit because I did mess it up a tiny bit. So I'm just going to fix right here. But usually that does not happen to me. So for a foundation to do that, like, I don't know, I'm kind of living for this right now. I feel like it looks pretty good. I have my bronzer and blush. Okay, this is not a sample. But this is the Jelly Pong Cosmetics. This is the Caribbean Sun Bronzer Duo. So I actually have never tried this. This is what that looks like. I feel like that looks very, very pretty. And I have my... Okay, I'm just going in with this straighter brush. This is the Real Techniques. This is a 303. Oh, that's actually really pretty. That's very pretty. Alright, I'm just going to go in with this brush too. Just to... kind of an even, and I actually like that. That actually looks like a really, really nice, like off the beach kind of bronze. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the blush. I don't even know if I told you guys the name of this. This is the Aruba. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you guys the name of this. Just adding in some blush. Okay, so I did get a phone call, but all I did is I continued to apply this blush, and I used this brush. This is the Real Techniques 302 blush brush, And I really like that. I really like this blush. I feel like it kind of gives me like a natural, like flushed kind of look. I feel like it looks really cute. So what I did is I started at the apples of my cheeks and then kind of just dragged it back, and I feel like it looked really nice. I feel like it looks really good and kind of goes with the eyes because the eyes are so like dark and dramatic. This is kind of just a light flush, and I really like that. And then I just did apply some liner. I did just do a black simple line, and I don't have any samples of eyeliner or anything like that, so I am just going to put a brown. This is the Jelly Pong Pong 2-in-1 eyeliner shadow, and this is a pencil, and I'm just going to put this on my waterline just to give me a little bit of color. And this is on the lighter side as well, like a light brown, but it looks really pretty. And I feel like it just completes that overall look. So next I have brows. So this is the Kat Von D 24-Hour Super Brow. I've never used a Kat Von D brow product, so I'm actually pretty excited to see how this works. There are four different shades. You have the Roxy Purple, the Walnut, the Medium Brown, and the Top. I think I'm just going to go with this lighter color. My hair is like pretty light, so I want to do like a light. I do really like how this came with a little brush. I think that that's really cute. I'm just going to take a spoolie and just run through my brows just to get them going in the right direction. So I got my brows done like a few weeks ago, and I have noticed like when I went, she burned me on this eye, and then now this, like she kind of like, I don't know what she did to the tail part. If you guys could see, it's kind of like really sparse over there. So I think I'm going to go back to my usual place and just do that. Okay, so I'm just opening it up a little bit just so it doesn't dry out completely in case I am not going to use the whole product. And I'm just tapping on to that with this. And first, it's really creamy. It's very easy to like mimic little hair like strokes. Okay, so first impressions, I'm actually really liking this. I feel like it looks really good. I've been liking like pomade type products as well because I feel like it's very easy to get the look that you want when you're using a pomade, because it's very easy to draw in what you want and what you want to fix on your brow. I am actually really liking this. I feel like it did make a huge difference in like my brow shape. It looks really good. I'm just gonna fix the center, but I really like this product. I'm gonna save this as well because I definitely can get more uses out of this, but I really like the product. It was super creamy, super easy to apply. I feel like it really worked very well, and I might look into getting this too if these stay on all day. Right now I use the Milani brow pomade, and I really like it, but I really like this too. I wish I tried this before the 20% off, so I could have used 20% off and gotten some really good deals, but it's fine. Maybe for Black Friday they'll have some good deals, or Cyber Monday. Okay, so for the lips, I am going in with the NARS. This is the NARS. This is the Audacious lipstick. I really don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. But I do have all of these beautiful colors. So this even comes in a nice little packet like this, kind of like pill packets. You kind of just open it up and bam. This color is actually really calling my name. This is the shade Anna, and I have the shade Anna right here, and this is what the shade looks like. And I'm just going to dip my brush in there. Very creamy. And I want to outline. Okay, so this is a lot more pink than I first expected, but I really do like the color. The formula is very creamy, which I really like. It does go with the look. It's a little too pink. I wish it was just a little bit more on the nude side, but I think that it looks really, really good. It goes with my headband. But the last thing that I have is this. So this is TEMPTU. This is a highlighter. So this is the Temp2. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And this is just a little highlighter in pink pearl. So I'm just going to put that on my finger. I usually don't do liquid like highlighters, but I was like, let me try this out. I feel like this gives a very, very subtle glow, which is like pretty. This definitely is kind of like a daily highlight. How did I almost forget mascara? All right, so I'm looking at my little mascaras, and Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara, and I want to try this out. Okay, so the applicator looks extremely pointed, but it looks very pretty. Okay, so let me see. This looks really nice. It kind of separates the lashes and it makes them look longer too. Okay, so you guys could see this is what I just did, and this is my regular eyelashes. So it did make them look longer, and to me they kind of look a little like spikier. Does that make sense? I really like this mascara. Alright, I'm gonna do a second coat of it. This actually works really well for bottom lashes because the wand is like spiky. Okay, this is definitely gonna be a mascara that I use more often. I feel like it made such a difference in putting that in my makeup bag right now. It made such a difference in the way that my eyeshadow looked. I feel like it looked very pretty. I feel like this actually went really, really well. I found products that I really, really like. So I love the Jelly Pond Cosmetics Caribbean Sun Aruba bronzer and blush. I love the Kat Von D. This is a 24-hour super brow. I feel like my brows look really, really good. I did like playing with the little samples of my eyes. I feel like that color was very difficult to blend out, but I feel like it actually worked out in the end. It looks pretty good. The concealer I do like, actually. It did make right under here look a little bit dewy, which I do like because I do get pretty dry under there. I'm not exactly sure why. The foundation and primer I am in love with. I'm so obsessed with it. I feel like it looks so beautiful. My skin really looks flawless. You really can't see any pores. It kind of filled in the pores and just it melted into my skin. It looks so, so pretty. But I do definitely want to see if it lasts pretty well for oily skin. So I am going to keep you guys updated. And the primer I did like, but I feel like I'm just going to stick with my regular primer instead of the Sin. I can use the Sin for when I really don't want to do any like makeup looks, but just like a quick swipe of color because it was pretty, but it was a little too shimmery for me. Like you guys could even see, like I didn't even do an inner corner highlight and it looks like I did an inner corner highlight because it is like pretty shimmery. I mean, it looks really good in this look, so I really don't mind that, but I mean, I don't know if I would reach for it again. The lipsticks were very, very creamy. They applied perfectly. I do really like this color, but it is a lipstick, so it is going to come off relatively soon. But it was pretty pigmented and like it just feels really, really nice on my lips. So I'm trying to stay away from all like the mattes. I know it's hard, but I feel like this formula is something that I would reach for again. But I'm really, really loving all of this. I love the way this look turned out. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you do like sample videos, give it a thumbs up. I will know to make this kind of video again. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to leave my blog and I'm going to leave my Instagram down below so you guys can give me a follow on there if you want. Just to stay updated on this foundation and everything. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. And I'll see you in my next video.